Cardano value equivalent to 11,541 rands a coin. The present cost range 11,113.12.316. The earlier day close 11,519. The change was plus 22 plus 0.2%. Converse rate ZAR to ADA. Cardano cost expectation for July 2024. To start with, cost at 860 rands. Excessive cost 1068, while low cost 860. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 947. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 998. Change for July 16%. Cardano conjecture for August 2024. At the outset, cost at 998 rands. Excessive cost 1239, while low cost 998. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1098. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1158. Change for August 16%. Cardano cost expectation for September 2024. At the outset, cost at 1158 rands. Excessive cost 14.9, while low cost 1158. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1261. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1317. Change for September 13.7%. Cardano conjecture for October 2024. At the outset, cost at 1317 rands. Exorbitant cost 14.5, while low cost 12.21. They found the middle value of cost 13.14. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 13.13. Change for October's and 3%. Cardano cost expectation for November 2024. First and foremost, cost at 1313 rands. Exorbitant cost 1313, while low cost 1075. They found the middle value of cost 1214. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 1156, change for November 12%. Cardano estimate for December 2024. First and foremost, cost at 1156 rands. Exorbitant cost 1258, while low cost 1094. They found the middle value of cost 1171. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 1176, change for December 17%. Cardano cost expectation for January 2025. Before all else, cost at 1176 rands. Excessive cost 1279, while low cost 1111. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1190. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1195, change for January 16%. Cardano figure for February 2025. Before all else, cost at 1195 rands. Excessive cost 13.4, while low cost 1134. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1213. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1219, change for February 2%. Cardano cost expectation for Walk 2025. Initially cost at 1219 rands. Excessive cost 1331, while low cost 1157. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1238. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1244, change for spring 1%. Cardano figure for April 2025. Initially cost at 1244 rands. Excessive cost 1469, while low cost 1244. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1333. Cardano cost gauge toward the month's end 1373, change for April 10.4%. Cardano cost expectation for May 2025. Before all else, cost at 1373 rands. Excessive cost 1397, while low cost 1215. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1393. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 13.6, change for May 4.9%. Cardano estimate for June 2025. First and foremost, cost at 13.6 rands. Exorbitant cost 16.21, while low cost 13.6. They found the middle value of cost 14.37. Cardano cost estimate toward the month's end 15.15, change for June 16%. Cardano cost expectation for July 2025. First and foremost, cost at 15.15 rands. Excessive cost 16.47, while low cost 14.31. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 15.33. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 15.39, change for July 16%. Cardano figure for August 2025. Before all else, cost at 15.39 rands. Excessive cost 16.73, while low cost 14.55. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 15.58. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 15.64, change for August 16%. Cardano cost expectation for September 2025. At the outset, cost at 15.64 rands. Excessive cost 15.77, while low cost 13.71. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1497. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1474, change for September 58%. Cardano figure for October 2025, before all else cost at 1474 rands. Excessive cost 1632, while low cost 1418. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 15 MOV. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1585, change for October 35%. Cardano cost expectation for November 2025. At the outset cost at 1585 rands. Excessive cost 1585, while low cost 1262. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1417. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1357, change for November 11%. Cardano figure for December 2025. Initially cost at 1357 rands. Excessive cost 1665, while low cost 1357. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1484. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1556, change for December 14.7%. Cardano cost expectation for January 2026. Initially cost at 1556 rands. Excessive cost 1692, while low cost 1470. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1575. Cardano cost gauge toward the month's end 1581, change for January 16%. Cardano gauge for February 2026. To start with cost at 1581 rands. Exorbitant cost 1718, while low cost 1494. The found the middle value of cost 16 ZIN. Cardano cost gauge toward the month's end 1606, change for February 16%. Cardano cost expectation for walk 2026. To start with cost at 1606 rands. Excessive cost 1746, while low cost 1518. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1626. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1632, change for spring 16%. Cardano conjecture for April 2026. At the outset cost at 1632 rands. Excessive cost 1941, while low cost 1632. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1755. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1814, change for April 11.2%. Cardano cost expectation for May 2026. At the outset cost at 1814 rands. Excessive cost 1814, while low cost 1575. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1724. Cardano cost conjecture toward the month's end 1694, change for May 6%. Cardano conjecture for June 2026. At the outset cost at 1694 rands. Excessive cost 1841, while low cost 1601. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1714. Cardano cost figure toward the month's end 1721, change for June 16%. Cardano cost expectation for July 2026. At the outset cost at 1721 rands. Excessive cost 1871, while low